best way to not feel hopeless is to get up and do something. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually, you'll make progress. We are the change that we seek. A change is brought about because ordinary people do extraordinary things. The future rewards those who press on. We need to internalize this idea of excellence. Not many folks spend a lot of time trying to be excellent. Our destiny is not written for us, but by us. I'm inspired by the people I meet in my travels, hearing their stories, seeing the hardships they overcome, their fundamental optimism and decency. In the face of impossible odds, people who love their country can change it. There's not a liberal America and a conservative America. There's the United States of America. We don't ask you to believe in our ability to bring change. Rather, we ask you to believe in yours. Where you are right now doesn't have to determine where you'll end up. Focusing your life solely on making a buck shows a certain poverty of ambition. My identity might begin with the fact of my race, but it didn't. It couldn't end there. You can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. Money is not the only answer, but it makes a difference. We need to steer clear of this poverty of ambition, where people want to drive fancy cars and wear nice clothes and live in nice apartments, but don't want to work hard to accomplish these things. The role of citizen in a democracy does not end with your vote. If people cannot trust their government to do the job for which it exists, to protect them and to promote their common welfare, all else is lost. We didn't become the most prosperous country in the world just by rewarding greed. We built this country by rewarding hard work. It's important to make sure that we're talking with each other in a way that heals, not in a way that wounds. While we breathe, we will hope. We need to keep making our streets safer and our criminal justice system fairer, our homeland more secure, our world more peaceful and sustainable for the next generation. Our journey is not complete until our gay brothers and sisters are treated like anyone else under the law. There is no excuse for not trying. We need to reject any politics that targets people because of race or religion. We may not be able to stop evil in the world, but how we treat one another is entirely up to us. Progress will come in fits and starts. It's not always a straight line, it's not always a smooth path. Our values call upon us to care about the lives of people we will never meet. We have to stick together. We have to fight for each other. We have to be united. Our challenges may be new. The instruments with which we meet them may be new. But those values upon which our success depends, honesty and hard work, courage and fair play, tolerance and curiosity, loyalty and patriotism, these things are old. These things are true. They have been the quiet force of progress throughout our history. What is demanded then is a return to these truths. Hope is that thing inside us that insists, despite all evidence to the contrary, that something better awaits us if we have the courage to reach for it and to work for it, and to fight for it. We didn't come to fear the future. We came here to shape it. We will outstretch the hand if you unclench your fist. The cynics may be the loudest voices, but I promise you they will accomplish the least. We don't turn back. We leave no one behind. We pull each other up. We will remember that we are always better together. There's no such thing as a vote that doesn't matter. Our democracy is not a gift from the past. It's a promise to the future. Our most important task is to make sure our children and our children's children can live in a world that is safe and secure. We are one American family, and we will rise or fall together as one nation and as one people. America's moral example must always shine for all who yearn for freedom and justice and dignity. We must act knowing that our work will be imperfect. We must act knowing that today's victories will be only partial, and that it will be up to those who stand here in a year or 5 years or 10 years to advance the cause. The single most powerful word in our democracy is the word we the people. We shall overcome. Yes, we can. Do not boo. Vote. We all have a stake in each other, in something larger than ourselves. We have to talk with our neighbors, our coworkers, our friends. We have to show them how hopeful and resilient we are.